Hello guys, and welcome back to another class of probability and statistics. We are still defining the terms that we use in statistics. So today we'll be discussing the aspects of statistics and we'll go right into it. And these aspects include 1. Data collection, 2. Data presentation, 3. Data analysis, and 4. Data interpretation. We will start by discussing data collection. So data collection is referred to as gathering information from various sources, and there are two main sources of data collection. One, it is primary data. Information is collected for the first time, and this information does not undergo any statistical process. And then 2, we have secondary data. This is whereby information is collected from recorded sources, for example, books and reports. So we have two main methods in data collection, and these methods are 1, experimental methods. This is whereby independent variables are manipulated under controlled conditions to test hypotheses about the cause and effect relationship. And then 2, we have non-experimental methods. This is whereby variables are naturally described and the conditions are not controlled by the researcher. So non-experimental methods are the most commonly used methods by researchers, and they can be carried out in various forms, and these forms include 1, field study. This is where hypotheses are tested on variables in natural conditions, and the researcher does not control the conditions. And then 2, we have census. This is whereby data is collected from every member of a population. However, this method is not commonly used because it is very costly and it is also time consuming. We have 3, sample survey. This is whereby data is collected from a subset of a population to estimate the attributes of a population. And then 4, we have case study. In this method, the social life of a member of the population is analyzed, and this information is normally obtained through diaries, autobiographies, or even personal interviews. And then 5, we have experiments. This is whereby a researcher tries to understand the cause and effect relationships of variables. Last but not least, we have observational study. These are similar to experiments, but here the researcher does not control how variables are assigned into groups. So next we'll be describing population and sample. So we will first start by describing the various terms that will be used. So the first term is population, which refers to individuals or units that survey findings refer to. And then 2, we have a sample, which is a subset of a population. We have sample design. These are methods used to choose units for a sample. And then we have a sample unit, which refer to one item of the sample. And then we have unit of analysis. This is a unit from a population on which analysis will be done and conclusions are drawn about the population. While referring to a unit of analysis, there is a case that we can consider whereby if a researcher wants to examine the effects of healthcare facilities in a community on antenatal care, what can we describe as a unit of analysis? Is it the health facilities or an individual woman? Please comment on the section put an answer on the comment section below. Let us discuss and give reasons why we think one or the other can be referred to as a unit of analysis. Then we go into describing sampling. Sampling is selecting a representative from a population, and there are 2 main methods of sampling. One is probability sampling, whereby each unit has a chance greater than 0 of being selected in the sample. And then we have a second method of sampling known as non-probability sampling. In this method, units have no chance of being selected in the sample, or rather, the probability of a unit being selected in the sample cannot be determined. So for today, those are the few terms that I would like to describe for us. In the next class, we'll go into detail describing each of the sampling methods and the various subcategories that they have. So thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like,